All right, Justice. So this is part two. This is my lovely partner, Katri. She was over here for a Zouk practice, and I said, let's do this little thing, and she was all game for it. Thank you, Katri.
You're welcome.
So this is fists and blades, just to jog your memory. So she's the fists, I'm the blades, no cupping. So the whole idea was when I push in, she pushes out. When I push down, she pushes up. And when I push up, she pushes down. Different set of muscles. That's why we don't want to be locked in our frame using our lats. We actually use pressure matching to create our frame. So I could even use one finger and push down, and now providing my partner matches that pressure and B's that pressure manager, pressure stalker, they end up actually creating their frame. So what we did was we said, okay, once you got this, now you can rotate. You can do different speeds. It's all about partner dancing. Maybe it's salsa, maybe it's swing. This is where it comes from. And this is usually the missing ingredient they don't teach you in class. The other thing is if we magnetize, notice I'm not cupping, I'm not gripping, and I start to move my body backwards, and then I move my body forwards, it actually has a cause and effect on my partner, and I can steer them, I can drive the car. So leader is the driver, at least on a basic level, and the follower is the responsive vehicle. And we also did this and took it around like corners. So maybe we decide to rotate, right? So this kind of ends up being a little tango-ish. Or say I do this, and all of a sudden I end up with this kind of handhold. So the whole idea is my partner can only turn to the left or the right, but see where we get. And then if I keep rotating, now we're in a different handhold. We touched on this, you just didn't dance a lot of it. I even led Celia through the duck, right? And she did amazing. So we calibrated the follower. Yes, it takes some time through your lesson, but then we added to it. The other thing that we did was we have open hold, the Spider-Man grip. I can go up and over. This is totally a swing move, and then we can walk. I could kick. I could do whatever I want to do, right? Remember Celia, you go with the necklace. That's a nice arm styling. But also, as you come through the turn, it frees the arm. So that's super important. We didn't touch on this a lot, Justice, because the inside turn, you guys were rocking it. There is a couple things I'll add just real quick. Hand position. So if I'm grooving, say I'm doing the Leon Bridges song, and we're doing blues, if I want to change from blues to swing, I'm going to go to the hip bone, I'm going to nudge my partner through, and then when they come back to me, pick them back up and close. So when I do the inside turn, I don't have to use the hip. But it's always nice to not surprise your partner. So as you're moving to the right, just kind of give it a little after you. Your partner comes back, boom, however you lead it, that's up to you. Remember, this is only the first lesson. But the whole idea is you can take the arms up high. You can do hand changes. We talked about this. I could bring my partner around. And if we go to East Coast swing, I can lead my partner to rock step. So remember, followers, you're going back on your right foot, forward to the left foot. Boom. So if we do this quick, I could let go of the hand. And then just to finish the lesson, we actually did a rock step. Boom. Bah. So now we're doing East Coast swing. Bah. And then the only other one we didn't do was outside turn to an inside turn. But just notice this is still an inside turn to a rock step. Boom. And then like I said before, nice. This is the building blocks. So we did blues to swing, and we built it up from there. Why I didn't go into East Coast swing right away, and this is super important, is because we had to build this like Lego. So what we did was we built the first step of side to side, got you doing that as a teamwork, and then once you did that as a team, then we got you to think rock step. And just to jog your memories, we won't do it here, but I put the rainbow bungee around you and I said, imagine you're pushing into that elastic at that spot around your body, your waist, and that's where you're going back from. So you didn't do this. Excellent job of not going top heavy or feeling like you're going to do limbo. And then the follower, what the follower is doing is putting their weight on their left foot and going back to their right foot. So you may not have known it, but basically you did blues, West Coast swing, and East Coast swing, the basics. You're actually just doing turns in a slightly different way. And this is meant to be built on. Remember, you only did probably an hour and 20 minutes, right? You had to go for that reservation. Just know that we're taking this linear and we're taking it in a circle and whatnot.